So, another day in the eczema battle, and today it's looking a bit better in general for me. I had a really long night of sleeping, and I did take some antihistamines last night and some melatonin just to get a peaceful um, rest because I was just very itchy. In the middle of the night, I couldn't sleep, and yeah, I just know that, good sleep and not scratching the skin is key to healing, the skin healing. So I took the lesser of the two evils and took some modern drugs. Anyway, yeah, it's a little better. Like my forehead is not as itchy and painful today as it was the days before. And I kind of feel like since using the distilled water to wash my skin, it has calmed down a little bit. It still looks pretty bad in general, but I'm optimistic that it's getting a bit less inflamed in general, and just it's drying out a bit and becoming a bit more flaky in parts, which I would say is generally a good sign. So in the beginning, it tends to be very red and inflamed when a new spot kind of emerges. And then after a while, it turns into this kind of more dry and flaky um, spot. And then and that for me is a sign that my skin is kind of shedding its old damaged parts and rebuilding new skin parts. And I don't think you can really see it, if I'm being honest, but it's in some parts it's like it starts to kind of form like the circle, and then in the middle, like the more white part appears, and the crust starts going towards the periphery of the yeah, the blemish, and it starts to heal kind of from the inside out and shed the dead skin. So yeah, I'm hopeful. I just had lunch, and somehow it's always noisy when I'm making these videos. So apologies. Closing the window. So yeah, I just had lunch. Basics. Chicken bone broth with some chicken and some cooked veggies that I made in the broth. Carrots, celery, and some leek. And then I drank a cup of chicken bone broth after that, and I had a piece of the almond bread that I also make, which is kind of GAPS approved. It's not the strict GAPS, and this, what do you call this level? I don't know, whatever. Beginner's GAPS diet. It's like a kind of a few steps more advanced, but I felt like my body could handle it, and I felt like I needed it nutritionally. So yeah, it's just almond flour, butter, eggs, and some honey. It's kind of like a bread cake kind of thing that I make in the oven. Anyway, yeah, so I had that and basic app stuff, and I don't know. I mean, I lose faith sometimes, and I don't know how long it will last, but I am very certain that just following the same principles that I did before with the last breakout last summer, keeping to the GAPS diet, getting good sleep, not showering too much, not itching, not scratching, not using any lotions, um, that will eventually come through and really clear up my skin again. That's uh, that's my idea, and I know that that's how it's gonna go, but sometimes it can really seem like it's just never going to get better and it's never going to progress. But I know that it will. And yeah, just, basic principles, follow them, and it will get better. It will get better after time. Sleep is critical. Anyway, short update for today. Or also, I don't know if I should make the videos, you know, like this or like this. I prefer holding the phone like this, to be honest, but I know it can be annoying for YouTube. So let me know if you have a problem with me holding the turning the phone. Um, Now, whatever. Who cares? I'll just do whatever is comfortable. So yeah, that's it for today. Wishing you all the best. Anybody else who's struggling with this, I know you can do it. You know, follow simple steps, be consistent about it, and it will get better. It will get better. I'm 100% certain of that. So take care.